So what do we have? You, Baron Rorguet, murdered Monsieur Grenouille. That is what you were trying to keep hidden. Directly accusing me of murder? How shamelessly brazen. That is a ludicrous accusation, Falcon. The Baron is an upstanding citizen of the highest order. Your allegation is baseless. You have no evidence, no means, motive, or opportunity. No evidence? Think harder, Monsieur Remington. Every piece of evidence points to Baron Rorguet as the prime suspect. I didn't see it yet, Falcon. You want the means? The Baron certainly had the means. His lion's claws are as sharp as a surgeon's blade. Gutting a frog belly would be trivial to him. Even Monsieur Robinho confessed just moments ago that he feared his claws. Ridiculous. I would never threaten a man with violence. You want a motive? The Baron had at least 10,000 francs worth of motive. By removing a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2. This is preposterous. And finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, he crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware, and yet he served steak, a food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To bloody the hands of his guests, of course. Then he hired an easily influenced photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to build a perfect alibi for himself. Photographing the guests in front of the handless clock to make for easy editing is quite an ingenious plan, it must be said. Prosecutor, are you just going to let his slanderous yarn go uncontested? Say something. Object. Oh, you're pitifully useless. After executing the murder of the Baron found himself still holding a single piece of incriminatory evidence, his finished cigar. He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So out of desperation, he threw it into his fountain, out of the sight of his guests and any snooping police. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Seigneur Pertois de Miao, since that would ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, Dame Caterline was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised. This is an outrage. Judge, I demand that you disbar this ranting lunatic. No, there is only one outrage here. That is, that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. You're a bourgeois of the worst kind. How dare you, garçon? The utter nerve for a lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist like myself for something so heinous. I'm nothing like the fat cat bourgeois. I'm a respectable, hard-working capitalist. No, you're a ruthless man who would slaughter a dear friend just to reap a few francs. You incredulous whelp. I ought to gut you right here and now like... It's pretty convincing of this Falcon character. I wouldn't suspect him yet, but I'm no detective, I guess. Like a damn frog. You spilled the beans, you idiot. Could someone please restrain the Baron? I'm on it, your honor. Well, there's Quark. Let's go, old man, to the conciergerie with you. Don't touch me, you filthy jackdaw. I can walk myself. This is quite a turn of events. Does the prosecution have anything to add? Well, in the manner of speaking, well, to be honest, no. Then I shall now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask that the animals of the court please be patient in this time. Falcon, that was pretty incredible. Thank you. I just hope it was enough. What do you mean? You just proved Caterline's innocence. We'll get a not guilty verdict for sure. Sparrowson, I think you've misunderstood something important about the justice system. What's that? I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. It's just not possible. All we can do is organize the evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proved Dame Caterline's innocence. All I have done is demonstrate that there is a significant possibility that she is not guilty. I'm not sure that I understand the difference. We have reached a decision. In light of the recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made with the initial arrest. On that note, we unanimously find the defendant, Dame Caterline de Miao, to be not guilty. We won. Monsieur Falcon, Petit Sparrowson, you did it. Yeah, I suppose we did, didn't we? We should head back to the office so we can celebrate properly. Getting drunk? Doing coke? You did it, Falcon. I can't take all the credit. This was a group achievement. I'm so proud of you both. I'll go get 1 bottle of wine and 3 of our least dirty glasses. Alcohol it is. No champagne though. You were amazing, Monsieur Falcon. Oh, it was nothing. I very much like the way you pinned the murder on the Baron. That was an act of sheer genius. Well, I didn't pin anything. Sparrowson and I just worked at unveiling the truth, given the facts of the case. Monsieur Falcon, there is no need to play coy. The case is over. Play coy? Don't tell me you're actually being sincere. I'm completely lost. Oh wow, I thought the goody-goody thing was an act, but you actually don't know. Alright, I'll spell it out for you. What is she on about? I murdered Monsieur Grenouille. What? I saw him in the garden, all drunk and vulnerable, and I seized my opportunity. It was nothing personal, just business, you understand? Business? Well, this is a strange turn of events. She played us. To increase my papa's share in the train company, of course. My papa always said that the drunk old frog was the weakest link. Your confession doesn't make any sense at all. I found Baron Orgueil's cigar butt hidden in the garden. Oh, I put that there. I expected the police to find it, but I suppose I was putting too much faith in the brains of Paris' finest. But Falcon proved that Monsieur Robinho's photograph was edited. It was edited. It wasn't in the picture because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Grenouille in the garden. My papa knew I needed an alibi, so he ordered Monsieur Robinho to paint me over Baron Orgueil and to add hands to the clock. But that lazy artist didn't manage to finish altering the photograph by trial day. It's a good thing that Monsieur Falcon was so imaginative, because that could have gone very badly. So we made a guilty person go free. How do you feel about that? Silent? What's with the silence? You should both be proud. There aren't many lawyers in the whole of France who should have won a case like this, even for a bourgeois kiddie like me. I think you should leave. Fine. So much for the celebrations. Here's the payment for your services, straight from my papa's pockets. Well, adieu, Monsieur Falcon. Adieu, Petit Sparrowson. And that's it? Falcon, what do we do now? Yeah, I'm not... Can't remember anything in my first... in the first Phoenix Wright game, or the second one. I think I played the first 2. Not sure anymore. That we defended a actually guilty person. Falcon? He's going crazy. End of Act 1. Your game has been saved. Do you wish to continue? Yes. January 7, 1848. It's one day after. The Palais du Louvre. Another murder? Let us be reasonable, senors. I'm sure that this is a simple misunderstanding. There is no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest that Spaniard. Act 2. A fox among wolves. I knew Falcon wouldn't feel like turning up to the office on Friday. He feels bad. I guess now we need to protect a fox. Anyone new here? I guess Just Volerti is a grumpy war veteran turned police inspector. This guy is as strict and law-abiding as they come. 59 francs. I collected how many? 40 francs from the case. No evidence anymore. Alright. But now it's midday on Monday and there's still no sign of him. This is becoming a little concerning. I should go look for him. I should probably go find him. His home would be a good place to start. But the bird brain never gave me his address, so now we're playing with Sparrowson. You don't know where he lives? I'll just have to find him the hard way. The hard way? Walking around town. Okay, there's the Justice Palace, the Chateau. Visit the Baron again, he won't be happy. Oh, I think he's in jail. We are here now. I guess good place to start would be the palace. Kind of interested in what happens if I go here. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Duhot. Down here. Oh, there you are. It's Sparrowson, right? That's right. I heard about the case you were involved in. I never would have thought that the Baron was a murderer. He always treated me with the utmost respect. But then, I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who can put up the best facade. Yeah, I suppose so. Say, how's your friend doing? He seemed a little down last night. Did you see him? Oh, you've seen him? Yes. He was brooding in the corner of Le Canard Joyeux, mumbling and drinking. It was a little depressing, to be perfectly honest. So he's turned into a clochard. Le Canard Joyeux, that's the dingy student bar on Rue Jaune, right? It's not dingy, just a little rustic. In any case, that's an enormous help. Thanks, mademoiselle. Anytime, Sparrowson. So now we know where he is. He's at Le Canard Joyeux. Need to pick me up? Come along to Madame Squanel's student tavern on Rue Jaune. You're always welcome. Before we go there, let's try to go to the other places. See what happens there. First to the Justice Palace. No sign of Falcon here. Excuse me, Rupert. Oh, it's you, the first year dropout. Hey, I didn't drop out. I was forcibly ejected. But that doesn't matter right now. I'm looking for Falcon. Have you seen him? Falcon, the guy who somehow blundered his way through the Caterline trial with the help of some very dubious evidence? Remington was actually right. No, I haven't seen him since the trial. Oh, well, thanks anyway. And let's try to visit the jail. Excuse me, monsieur. I'm looking for my friend. Do I look like a lost and found to you? Buzz off, birdbrain. Alright then. Okay, let's go to Le Canard. Sparrowson steps through the doors of Le Canard Joyeux, the dingiest student tavern in all of Paris. His nostrils fill with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco. We're talking to Canel. Well, ruffle my feathers if it isn't little Sparrowson. I haven't seen you since you in years. How are you doing, hon? I'm feeling pretty good, Madame Canel. Thanks for asking. I'm actually here to find a friend. He's a big guy named Jayjay Falcon. Falcon? Yep, that sorry lump has been here all weekend. He's just been moaning and muttering to himself all weekend. Frankly, he's bringing the whole atmosphere down. I'll take care of him. Thanks, Madame Canel. It's no problem, hon. He's probably still in the corner of the drinking room upstairs. Alright, so we're at the entrance, you would say. There's a drinking room and a card room. What happens if we go back here? Did you find your friend, hon? No, I think I took a wrong turn. Let's go to the card room. Rufus. Here to play some Jacques Noir, are you, monsieur? Not right now. I'm looking for my friend, Jayjay Falcon. The big drunk fellow? I think I spotted him downstairs. Ah, thank you. Alright. Now for the drinking room. No sign of him. Mon Dieu, I almost stepped on a big fellow. Falcon? What are you doing on the floor? Hey, Falcon, wake up. Wow, the bird's completely out cold. He must have drunk this place dry. Let's see, how do you wake a drunk person? Yell at him won't work. I guess this will work. Welp, I guess it's time for a rude awakening. Wakey wakey. It worked. He's soaked. Ah, good, you're up. Not very talkative though. Are you with us, Falcon? Yeah. Feeling sober? We should probably head back to the aviary office so we can get some work done. I don't understand it, Sparson. Huh? I thought I did everything right. I followed all the procedures. I found all the evidence. I presented the case beautifully. And yet a guilty feline walks free while an innocent man sits in custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice? I guess we need to try harder. Maybe we need to try harder? He did his job. Protect his client. Try harder? I don't know if we messed up, or if the system messed up, or what. But we just have to do our best as lawyers, I suppose. Maybe if we work hard enough, we can stop mess-ups from happening again. Sorry, Falcon, I don't have the answers. But what I do have is freshly baked croissant from Pierre's Boulangerie. Croissant? Yup, they're waiting for you back at the aviary. I'm sitting here moping about justice and you offer me croissant? Well, it's not just croissant, I got some pain aux chocolates too. I could go for pain aux chocolates. Chocolate bread. Fantastic, then let's make a move. He's back into his game. Alright, I admit it, these croissants are amazing. Before we go continue, let's see if she has been added. Cannelle, this dodo is a motherly landlady and manager of Le Canard Joyeux. Okay. Leaves me 18, 22 characters to still be introduced. I told you Pierre's Boulangerie en Rue Verde is something else. And oh, that reminds me, the baker told me something interesting. Do you know what they call pain au chocolat in America? They don't call them pain au chocolat. Chocolat? Nope. Pronunciation difficulties. American is a whole nother language. Really now. So what do they call them? Chocolate croissant. What? This thing is tiny. Hello. Chocolat croissant. What do they call profiteroles? Oh, I think those are still profiteroles, but rather than custard, they fill them with ice cream and smother them in melted chocolate. Simply outstanding. Is this the aviary attorney? Can I speak to someone, please? Well, what do they call crepe? Mousy. Excuse me? Did you just hear something, Sparson? They're pancakes. Alright, down here. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one? Oh gosh, where to start? Your name, perhaps? Mousy. My name is Mousy. And what can we do for you, Monsieur Mousy? I have this friend, and he has fallen under some legal turbulence. Legal turbulence? You mean he's been arrested? Yes, I suppose so. They're saying he's a murderer, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it. That's quite a problem. I know. Oh, but I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain. The Prince of Spain? And you didn't think that was worth mentioning from the start? I forgot. I must ask, Mousy, why did you come to us? I would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with a little more... not terribleness? Expertise. Oh, the prince has great faith in your lawyering